Hello, what do we have today? We have a Zooz dimmer switch for our dining room. This is the Zen72 800 long range. This is the first switch or plug or anything that I have gone to a new supplier, being Zooz. The reason I did this is I am into Home Assistant, and I'll show you that at the end. And I have already put a Z-Wave adapter on my Raspberry Pi. So this is a simple open. We won't spend a lot of time on an unboxing. There are QR codes everywhere on this, as you could see, for a ZBox Hub, Ubitat, Home Assistant, Smart Things. So we'll be using Home Assistant. What do we have in here? We have a neutral wire terminal cover. I'll show you that. More terminal covers. Shows you where to put the terminal covers. Instructions. These instructions are for single pole, dual, triple, I think even 4-pole setups. So you could see lots and lots of wiring here. I have not spent any time yet on how to do this. This is always helpful to label your wiring. And here it is. So, well, it's nice. It's in a foam enclosure. Here's the actual switch. I'll see if you can hear it. I'll bring it close to me. So as you can hear, it does click, and I'll take this off. And we have lots of stuff in the back. Neutral wiring, the line, the load, the terminal. So hopefully I'll be able to do the really easy and just plug it in, screw these to tighten it, and off we go. So let's get ready to do this and see how we can get this installed. And after we get it installed, connect it to our home assistant. First step, I am heading out to the fuse box to shut off the power. Well, this is where it's going to go, right here. I have shut off the power, and I'm going to test to be doubly sure I shut off the power, so we'll be right back. All right, we are in step 1 here, and let me make sure. Ah, nice. And I did test this to make sure it worked. So absolutely no power. Yay! Well, let me show you where I am right now. So I've identified the neutral and connected it here, which is the white wire, and it is connected. I tugged on it. Here is the load, meaning this is the one that's going to go to the actual light. And this is the line here, and this is the power coming in. So I did have to cut this from the old switch. And so now what I'm going to do is hook those up. Right now I'm trying to figure what to do with the ground wire because it's currently not connected to anything. So I might actually have to put a ground in myself. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the screws on the side and loosen them a bit because I'm going to put the wires in here into the holes, and once I put the wires in there, then I'll tighten the screws to hold them in. Well, here's where I am. I actually have all the wires connected. I'll try to lift it up here for you. So I have all the wires connected and labeled, and I'm going to turn on the power. If it works, the biggest problem might simply be putting the wires back in a junction box. So here we go. So I turned the power on. Now I'm going to click the switch, and nothing happened. So something is not right. It is on. So I actually had the load and the line switches, I'm sorry, wires reversed. So I'm going to test the dimmer. Uh, actually, so there you go. You saw it dim and shut. I'm going to turn it on. So it came on there. Let's dim it a little. Oh, it went too far. Oh, I still have the plastic on. It comes on nice and bright. It dims. It brightens. So I'll take, boom, off. So let me leave it on for a while. So far so good. Next step, of course, is going to be Home Assistant. But let's leave it like this for now, and we'll come back to it. Okay, here we are on my Home Assistant dashboard. And so I've added some things here. I have family gifts, and I've actually put grocery shopping on here too. Both have their own dashboards. But what I really want to show you today is here is where we are now. I'll show you a couple things I've added, and then we'll go ahead and add our Zooz ZEN72. So a couple things that are added here. This media center is one my grandson has actually been working on with me, but I could turn on my TV receiver and streaming box, set it to the right uh, channels that I want, so I could set the receiver to the correct HD, etc. I have two different media boxes, and so when I pick what I want, whether it's watch TV or watch my Android TV or just shut it off, which it does. I have some sports channels that I've set up that it'll go right to. So that's something that's relatively new. I did a video on this where I set up my smoke alarm and my carbon monoxide alarm. This is what we're going to use today, which is my USB controller for Z-Wave. And this is a long range. So we'll be doing that shortly. Here is my car. So you could see I've added the Tesla, and you could see the battery, range, the temperature inside the car, the odometer, etc. And I could run it quickly to get my cabin temperature up to where I want it before I leave. The car is online. It is not asleep right now. I could change the limit. So there's a bunch of things I could do with this, and there's many, many more I can add. So I just put this on, and I put it on mostly for automations I'll be able to do with it also as I arrive and depart from the house and other things. But today we're going to go here. So we are going to add a new item to our Z-Wave. So you could see here, let me go back, let me do this for you here. So I'm going to go down to my Z-Wave controller. I'm going to open it up there. I'm going to go to these three dots and then to device info. I know there's got to be easier ways. I am not reading any directions at this point. I'm just doing it. So anyway, I'm going to try to add a device. Scan QR code using webcam. I can do that. I'll try to search for device first. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. There's a 5-digit code on the box that it came in. So I am going to try to add it with that. And that would be here. I'm going to put the code in. Here's my dashboard. And you can see I have my Sonos products. This is going to come off because it's now been replaced, as I showed you, with all of my TV information. Weather is absolutely perfect as far as the detail is really good. Well, these are all my Wise light switches here you could see around. Front porch has a variety of switches and plugs. Working on this, these are my cameras from Wise. These happen to be Wise cameras also. My doorbell. Uh, this is my phone, and again, I need the phone on here mostly because of coming and going. So if you look over here on the right, my Nest goes into eco mode when I leave. It's kind of connected to my Pixel 10. The latest I've done, I did show you my car, and you could see where it is right now. I just got out of it, and it's 71 degrees in it right now, and all kinds of other information. And it's like the dimmer. I could put so much information on here, and I will use this also for when the car comes and goes. And I told you about the Nest status, and here it is here. And you can see the Nest status. Right now it shows me home, and I am home. And when I go away, it goes into eco mode. Uh, this was the first Z-Wave product I put in. This is a portable heater, not yet working. And here we go with the media center I showed you, and my grandson is working on that. So where is my newest dimmer light? And let me show you what I did. Here it is right here. It's in the dining room, and I have two lights in the dining room. I have a lamp, and I have the dimmer. I could turn them both on with that toggle, and I could set the brightness. And as you could see, I was able to make a YAML to put in the three different brightnesses that I'll be using if I want. So I could do these presets, or I could simply do it like this. Nice, isn't it? So, and I could shut them off. So I could shut both off, and they are off now. So there you go. My first actual device, other than the smoke alarm, that I put in, and we're heading to get some sensors now to add to this. And I'm going to do a lot more work on some of my security cameras. Thank you for watching.